from Cybertron. This is Michael, aka SoundJack, and I'm here with another Series 4 BotBots review, this time with the Series 4 Los Deliciosos, a very Mexican food themed group of bots. We can see we got the staples, burrito, hot sauce, hot sauce, green, salsa bottle, corn, Cubanos, all that good stuff. But before we get into looking at each of them individually, let's do some quick size comparisons. Here they are next to a tiny turbo changer, a core class figure, a deluxe and Voyager scaled figure, and of course the channel's mascot, SoundJack. First up, we have Burrito Favorito for the Los Deliciosos group. He is a burrito, a brand new mold. All of these are brand new molds except you over there. And yep, he's a burrito. He's wrapped up. He's got the two different folds of the wrap going on. We got some, well, all of this is molded lettuce, but some of it's painted brown. So I'm presuming that's supposed to be like the burrito meat, not rotted lettuce. The back, we got some more of the tortilla shell. The bottom, we got more lettuce and red tomato pieces sticking out the bottom. I mean, it's not obvious if you have it up like this or even laying down, really, but that's just there. But that's where all the tomato is. You gotta figure out how to wrap your burritos, guys. But enough of that. This little guy is going to need to transform by pulling this back, pulling the tomato wheels down, pulling out these super tiny hands, those tiny arms. Again, there as well. Bring down the chest panel, and there's Burrito Favorito in his robot mode. And he just hyperfixates. He gets wrapped up in whatever he's focused on. And he just goes from one hyperfixation to another, rolling around on his tomato scooter. That's what I called it, right? Yeah, it's like tomato scooter, and it's like implying that's not even a part of him. So then where are his legs? Where are his legs? I'm just going to assume those are the wheels are actually his built-in mode of transportation. But regardless, there is nice molding on the tomato wheels. I still love them. It's like just something different to make them stand out, you know? We got a nice silver face going on here with some lime green kind of eyes going on. He's got a smirk. Not so much a hyperfixate face, but like a, oh yeah, it's time. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. That's the quote I was trying to think of. Just a little bit of molded detailing on the chest panel, no colors, and the hands also no colors. Very, again, super friggin' tiny hands. Just got this, I just lost you. Come on, get out. There we go. They're on ball joints, so they can rotate. I don't know what I did to make you come out at the wrong angle, but please. There we go. We got you fixed now. You're balancing on your bike. But yeah, arms are on ball joints, so they can go in and out, and you can twist them, no, even though that really does nothing. Wheels don't do anything, unfortunately. And these tortilla shells are on ball joints, so you can rotate them into a few different spots. You can get them a little more closed up. You can have them very wide out. Did I have that off camera? But I mean, yeah, these are the tortilla shells. You got ball joints. You can move them, pose them, however you please. And that is Burrito Favorito in his robot mode. And next up, we have Chef Nada, the empanada. She is a very good pastry chef. So good that her treats are so good that she can't help sampling them, then ends up falling asleep in a food coma. But it's fine because she's such a good cook. She can still cook in her sleep. So this is Chef Nada. She is an empanada, as I should have said. I mean, very, very simple to design. I've never really seen an empanada in my life. Really, I may have, but I have forgotten. But you got some nice faded paint details going on, some nice molding of how you would have molded the outer side of the empanada going on. We do have just the arms kind of not blending in with the rest of the paintwork going on at the edge of the empanada, but that's all good. Bottom, you can see the feet, and there's a little gap here in the empanada because that's where the chest panel is going to go. But that's Chef Nada in her alt mode. So now for transformation, flip the arms out, rotate them down, flip them out, rotate down, come down here, pull out the legs, flip this panel down, and there is Chef Nada in her robot mode. And I really like the details that came out. Like, I mean, there's not a lot of color you can do with an empanada shell, but all of it comes out in, like, some want to be straight for some reason, come out when you fold down the chest panel. We got a little chef outfit going on with the black for the pants, presumably the white with the buttons for the chef shirt, a little bit of blue at the top for robots. You got a very big happy smile with little cute big cheeks going on, and it looks like a headband, but a part of me wants to assume it's like the big chef hat. But I can't be sure. But like, you got the headband mold there, and it's like, that's all very nice detailing that comes out when you transform her. Beyond that, articulation is just these ball jointed arms, 360 up and down, all of that good stuff. And that is all for Chef Nada in her robot mode. Next up is the Corncob, the evil, the cobbler. I have to read his full backstory because it's just so good. After falling into a toxic vat full of radioactive sour cream, cotita cheese, and chili powder, this simple corn bot mutated into the notorious supervillain, the Cobbler. With the sudden ability to blast popcorn out of his new popcorn blaster arm, he had a choice to make. Use his powers for good or for evil. The Cobbler chose a path of darkness. Now he spends his days pelting other bots with greasy popcorn. Weird. Okay, supervillain corn with the blaster. Okay, but yeah, this looks a very nice piece of corn. We still got these parts that you have to peel off the corn. I used to do that all the time, and I can't remember what these parts of the corn are called. But you can see we got the rest of the corn going on. Looks very, very yummy, honestly. Yeah, and the nice molding with the green coverings. We do see the feet at the bottom, and the panels don't necessarily line up perfectly, but you know, it does what it needs to do. That's all. And for transformation, we are going to flip that up. We're going to pull this back. Legs we don't have to do anything with. Arm comes out. If I can get in there. There we go. And here's the other arm with the popcorn blaster. Then the top halves just split. Come on, there we go. One half. Now I'm gonna have to put that back on. Yeah, that's good. Now just to reattach the chest piece, I guess. And then there you have not Chef Nada, the Cobbler in his robot mode. Yeah. Wanted to double check it was male. But yeah, male pronouns. This is he, him. The Cobbler Not too much comes out. We do get some nice pinks on this piece of the stringy stuff, the grassy stuff. And on the face, we got a little faceplate going on with a little pink on the forehead crest and angry pink eyes with lightning brow, with lightning bolts eyebrows. Did I say lightning brow? Eye bolts? Okay. Look, very minimal articulation. The arms just basically go up and down. We do have also a little bit of pink at the end of his popcorn blaster as well. A little bit of molding on the inside of that. This is just painted solid black, but these bits are also on ball joints, so you can try to get something else out of it, but it really gets in the way. So this is really all you can do with it. But hey, look, I mean, the supervillain needs a supervillain cloak, or cape, I should say, which Edna Mode obviously would not approve of if he was a hero, which is why he went to villainy. I don't know. Anyway, that is the cobbler in his robot mode. Next up, we have King Cubano, a Cuban sandwich. He is the master of sandwiches and knows every sandwich recipe in the whole world, except one. What was it? The legendary triple-decker frog butt sandwich with pickles and roasted fire ants smothered in horse cheese. Yes, because that's genuine sandwich. Okay, whatever. On to the sandwich himself. The bread is very nicely molded going on here. We got some nice details going on the side. The meat's cheese. I believe that's what that is. I've never had a Cuban sandwich. So I'm very plain with my tastes, okay? But overall, it is nicely molded. We do have some gappage on the sides because of just how he transforms. But overall, looks pretty good. Transformation-wise, we are going to let's take these ones, the lower parts here, fold those out. Legs don't need to do anything. Pull these pieces out and back. And there we have King Cubano in his robot mode. And he's got a little adventurer's hat going on. And while probably not necessarily intended, the meat part in this brown color, I don't know why, it makes me think he's like carrying one of those huge backpacks, like if you're going through the jungles or whatever. That's just a very nice touch. But the hat is very nice to see. We got just a white for the chest. It's got some molded dots on it. I don't know if that was supposed to be painted more, if that's for another version that is to come out or was supposed to come out. I don't know at this point. Hands are dug all the way in the panels here, but they are on a ball joint, so you can get a lot of range and movement out of them. Legs are stationary, and then these back panels are also ball jointed, so you can hide them out a bit more, and however you want to do it. But that is King Cubano in his robot mode. Next up is the Lunchador, a masked wrestler, masked wrestler, all that good stereotype stuff. Good stereotype stuff. There's not a no good stereotype. Anyway, he turns into a tamale, and it is very nicely molded. We got a very nice yellow and like little molded details on there. And there's a little wrapped bow on there. That's a very nice touch. Very nice green color. The ends are a bit weird as there's a big hinge and a big gap, but what are you going to do? Very simple, very straightforward. Only thing is there's this little strip right here that could have been painted green, but it isn't. But oh well. For transformation for Tamale Mall, not Tamale Mall, that's Series 5. For Lunchador, I apologize. Lunchador, not to get you confused with your heel rival. But flipping, we are going to flip the legs down there. We're going to pull these pieces back. This is all going to come down on the back. And here is a Lunchador in his robot mode. A little weird as he's got the backwards legs going on. His hips are backwards, and then to go back. I don't know. Beyond the weirdness of the legs, he does have a very nice head sculpt. All of that's painted green. Very nice white, silvery painted face with the fierce, ready to fight expression and a nice red around to finish out the Lunchador mask. And also a bit of green on the center here. I would say on the chest, but that's clearly supposed to be the like the champion belt, as he does have some molded pecs in going on up there. So articulation, he can fold in on himself. Okay. Arms can rotate and they can wiggle a little bit. And then you do have a lot, technically, of stuff you can do with the back. This is not a ball joint. That is actually like a friction pin going on there. So don't try to do what I just did. It's not supposed to do that. But you got the ball joints on these bits here. So you can pose them however to give him his luchador cape. We like our capes here, don't we? This Los Deliciosos team, and that is Lunchador in his robot mode. Last up is Suave Verde, or Suave Verde. I'm not 100% positive on the pronunciation. It's been a while since I took Spanish. But Suave Verde is a green salsa bottle based off of the ketchup bottle that first appeared in Series 2, I want to say, or Series 1. I am slightly misremembering, but it is nonetheless that mold. We have seen it before, the only reused mold for the Los Deliciosos squad here. Same solid green all the way around. Nice bit of white that for the label that shows the green pepper being the green salsa pepper, and then the fire to indicate heat, and a nice yellow tap going on there. That's it for that. So transformation, we panel back, arm out, legs down, flip the header out, and there is Suave Verde in his robot mode. He is the best dancer the BotBots have, and is very famous for his salsa dancing. Yes, they went there. Yeah, so there's Suave Verde. There's a lot more color that pops out when we switch into robot mode. He's got the white face, nice smiley grin, those nice yellow eyes. A little too excited for that salsa dance, if you ask me, but enjoy your passions. We got a yellow bib going on, yellow for the utensils that they're using in the dance somehow, and some very, very nice red arms that pop out that you cannot see at all in the alt mode. So it's very nice to get this little bit of extra color going on in robot mode. Articulation, the arms only really go up and down. You can turn the head, but that's transformation. And then these bits are hinges, no ball joints, so you kind of just have to either put them back far or put them in close. And you do have to, and from previous experience with this mold, you do have to kind of have them a bit in. So it'll stand, but, yep, nope, there he is. He's not wanting to stand. Okay, fine enough. And there is Suave Verde in his robot mode. And with all of them done, let's take a look at some more size comparisons. Here they are next to a tiny turbo changer, a core class figure, a deluxe and Voyager class figure, and of course with the channel's mascot, SoundJack. Overall, this is a very nice, neat little squad. A different variety of food options, all for a Mexican, Hispanic restaurant. I like the choices. I like the variety. Not all of them are Hispanic stereotypes, though some of them clearly are, but hey, that's how the BotBots tend to work. Simple characterizations for these cute little simple boys. I do like the cobbler with his little popcorn blaster, and Burrito Favorito with his tomato wheels going on there. But all these guys are good. Tamale Malt, the Lunchador may be the weak one of the new molds, but yeah, they're all still good, and I still really like these guys. So that is all I have to say on the series for Los Deliciosos BotBots. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and share and comment on this video. Let me know which of these are your favorite. You can also subscribe to the channel, of course. And you can also find links to my other social medias, Twitter and Instagram, SoundJack426 in the description below, as well as links to take you to RDSJ Gaming on our Twitter or YouTube accounts, where I play video games with my girlfriend, Alyssa, aka The Rational Dove. And with all that being said, thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack signing off.